All right. I mean, I'll ask you guys. Realistically, what do you think you're doing here for this banner?
Skipping.
I have no choice but to skip for Duma.
Yeah, like it comes at a bad time. I think Duma took a lot of orbs from people, and that's mostly comes from the fact that Duma helps so much in arena. I mean, sorry, ether raids.
Ether raids.
Yeah.
It's mostly I just wanted Duma in general. I didn't really care much about the use of ether raids. I just wanted him.
I actually think this is their money grabber banner.
You think this will make money?
Yeah, because a lot of people like Grail.
People like Grail, but this is the weirdest Grail you can possibly get.
Doesn't matter. It's Grail to them, so they're gonna go for it.
Here's the thing. There's always been a long-standing notion that the Path of Radiance or the Tellius series fans of Fire Emblem community is the largest, outside of course the new ones. I mean, Fates and Awakening. But I've never seen that backed up. Like, I see very vocal and confident fans. Like, I'm one of them. I love the series, but I never felt like there was that many people. People like Tellius, I know. I like Tellius.
I don't know.
Tellius was the last console Fire Emblem game. So,
yep.
It's a big point. But yeah, go on, Legion.
No, I was about to say, judging by the fact that almost 3,000 people liked this video when only about 100 disliked, I'd say that there's a good number of people who are already happy with it in general.
I know, but I just asked the chat how many people were going to poll, and most of them said no.
Yeah,
that's the timing. That's
bad timing.
That's the banner.
But the issue is, even if it is bad timing, they're going to take out of this. What they take out of this is simply going to be... Well, I hope IS is going to be smarter than that, but...
Lava Bounds always seems to be the one that likes to target the other games anyway, so...
I mean, it's only been one other time, so I wouldn't call it a pattern yet.
Yeah, still though. It's making itself encouraging.
Alright, what do you think about Grail?
Weird way to introduce him.
But yes, that is a very weird way. He's now a Charlotte.
He's green armor. Yeah, he's Charlotte, in which he got released in the game without his normal version. Also like Noir, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And Shigure, although he did come out eventually.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Count anymore.
I think his kit is as boring as it gets. And the other issue is Fury kind of kills Wary Fighter, because attack speed defense res plus 4 deals 8 damage to unit. And then bam, Wary Fighter.
What is the synergy
You're
of
chipping
this?
yourself out. And the issue is Fury 4 isn't like the other skills. Right?
In what way?
Dual Fortress was -2 attack. So you kind of expected it to stay as -3 attack, but it became -2 attack for +5 to both stats, right? There was an extra benefit. Huh?
+6.
+6, sorry. There was an extra benefit to it. There was 2 extra benefits. Well, no, there was 2 extra, actually. 2 extra benefits to it. Sturdy Impact. It was not just attack +6, defense +10, but nullify follow-up attack. Again, extra benefit to it, and also extra stats. There was Death Blow 4 is the only thing that didn't scale so far, but I kind of understand that.
Yeah.
This one scaled the negative effect as well, is what I'm saying. They didn't increase the offensive potential, the positive potential of it, but they did, like, it's just 1 extra point, but 8 damage? 8.
Yeah.
I mean, would you
I
want to get
don't think
4 and then only take
I do
damage?
kind of see where you're coming from.
It just seems like of all the level 4 skills, level 4A skills so far, it is the worst one.
People are gonna love it, but at the same time, that 8 damage can be very risky.
Yeah, that's
okay, like Fury 3 was already cutting it close with 6. 8 damage is gonna cut your health pool so quickly. It's not even.
Yeah, although reasonably, in certain fights, you don't even need more than 1 fight.
right.
But when it's +4 all.
Right, but that's really lackluster for, like, would you take Fury 4 over Sturdy Impact?
No.
I mean, more units can actually use Fury 4, but...
Come on, that's not part of the argument.
Yeah.
Fury 4, I can see it being very useful for heroes that really need to get into Desperation that couldn't do it before in one shot. Like, some heroes could not get into Desperation for, like, 6 damage. 6 damage on knockback, but 8 damage, that might be enough to take them to Desperation. Might be enough to take them to Wrath. But, that's rough.
It's gonna be a weird skill to say the least. I think I'm gonna see it an awful lot. I just don't know about it. Because Fury in general in the upper arena, being able to score as high as it does, will probably just make it omnipresent. But I don't know if the 8 damage will be a benefit to some people or just a natural drawback.
Hey chat, what do you guys think about Fury 4? Remember, Nims, Fury 4 on your Nino. I can't do it because I have green dual infantry. It would not make sense for me.
And you can do Fury 4 and Noe.
Yeah, that's true. Fury 4 Noe would actually make kind of quite a bit of sense, because with the new Dragon Flowers, she gets 42 speed, 55 attack. If I give her Fury 4, she has 57 attack, 44 speed. And her defense reaches over 41 naturally, and her res is like 38, and then she has renewal. So I can see it making sense, but that's because Noe has a lot of HP naturally. She has like 54 HP naturally, and if you add the Dragon Flowers, 56 HP. So she can actually make use of this pretty decently.
Yeah. It's gonna really...
Your Nino can't even get into range of Desperation with Fury 4.
Yeah, she has 42 HP, and that's because she's summer supported.
Even if she wasn't, if she was just base HP, she still can't make it in.
Really? She just has to take 10 damage. No, 9 damage.
Yeah. So like if she takes no damage, she won't get into range.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing like, I really wish Fury 4 did something else. Like, maybe, that's the thing.
I don't know about that, because if it did more, then I would be seeing it literally on anything that can get it.
I'm saying like, what if they dropped it to 4 damage? 4 damage dealt. 4 plus 4 to everything.
It'd be too good though.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like,
but as is, it's so lackluster. Ugh. It feels
even if they kept damage at like 6, that would probably would have been better.
If they kept it at 6, it probably would have been a little more like palatable to some people.
You need 32 HP for instant desperation advantage with Fury 4. Okay. Alright, I mean, let's move on from it. I think Fury 4 is going to be divisive. I think it'll take like really specific heroes to make the best use out of it. Again, if you just think about it in terms of what bonus stats it provides you, it's just +1 attack, speed, defense, res, +4. Like, +1 to all these stats. How big of a difference will that 1 point make to you?
Depends on the person.
I can only see it being useful for the points and for the knockback damage, because that 1 extra +1 does not change anything.
No, it changes some matchups, but no, not much.
Like okay, yes, every point will actually make a difference. Actually, that's not completely true, but generally, yes, it will make a difference in terms of matchups.
Yeah.
But it's too damn specific. Like I could not beat Amelia with my Noe before, and now I can beat her because we barely survive, and now we kill her, or something like that, you know. But that's way too specific.
Yeah, it's 1 extra point to each stat for 2 extra damage and an extra 100 SP. It's basically what we're looking at here.
Yep. I guess if you really want to use Fury in higher levels arena, it's just for points purposes. So it has 3 benefits: extra points, 1 extra stat, 2 extra damage.
Yep.
That's it. As for the rest of the kit, I don't think there's much to talk about. Ether, everyone knows about. Faithful Axe is really interesting. For an armor hero, this is a good option, so he uses it much better than Ike or the Cavs, I would say. And everyone knows what Weary Fighter does and Armor March does, so I think we can go on, right?
Yeah. Ike is also armored, though, so I don't know about why that would be different.
I ain't gonna lie, though. I'd be that person to run Fury 4 and Mystic Boost to only take 2 damage.
So we're basically a reverse air?
Yeah?
Okay.
Alright, next is Soren. And man, it feels weird, because once upon a time, this was normal to like get banners where it doesn't blow your mind away. Now it feels weird. It feels like they just pushed this game so far in terms of like push better skills, sell the heroes. And this one is just res opening.
And Dual Rally Plus, but yeah.
And Dual Rally Plus. I mean, it's great fodder. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah. I'm a little surprised. I mean, I don't mind them being a little tame at points, but it does come as a bit of shock to see this kind of simplicity on a unit. Nevertheless, it's looking like a pretty solid kit, and by the fact alone that he's a blue mage cav, I think there will definitely be some merit in that. I'm just not sure how he'll square up against Katria.
I think he should have been blue. If he was blue armor mage, I think he would have been.
Then he would be competing with Lyn.
Yeah, but he would be much more valuable because Lyn's a fast blue armor mage, and Soren. Oh crap, Soren would also be a fast blue armor mage.
Yeah, by attack speed plus, I think they might imply him to be speedy. Speed, attack res, or just speed res, which is what Lyn is. Speed and res.
Isn't he blue? They could have just changed him back to green, and then he could have been. Fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did that later, but yeah.
All right. Well, what do you guys think of this kit?
I mean, yeah, it's all right. I like the openings. I think they're a cool option for units that can actually use it right, and this really buffs up your res tanks, which might be valuable, for example, if you want air to be a more valuable anti-mage, but it's a strange thing to require res. Nevertheless, looks like a very solid and usable kit. Not like I'm gonna want this no matter what, but I wouldn't mind.
I still prefer attack opening though.
I think that attack opening is the best.
Attack opening is still my favorite, definitely.
My one thing with the opening skills is we just got Hone and Attack 4, right? We're gonna get the other Hone 4s eventually.
Eventually. Although it's a little more restricted on range.
It's more restricted, yeah, but I don't know.
I agree with you. I think that the Hone 4s are really powerful, though I must admit, being able to use attack opening has been very nice so far. Even if it's because the Joyous Lantern is also synergetic with it.
I still think Winter Erica did opening skill right, and as being a support hero right.
Yeah, like no doubt about that.
All right, but yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about with Soren. I really think he should have just been infantry. That's the only thing. With his skills and setup, I guess he can move around to set up his bond skills easier and his weapon. But if he was infantry, he had more BST, and I think that would be more useful. And he wouldn't really be sacrificing too much.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but sure.
Wait, what do you think he should be then?
I don't know. I kind of actually prefer having at least a little more on the cavalry side because, well, it's either Katria or Reinhardt right now. Whereas blue infantry mages, you have Tail 2, Ishtar, Lyn.
But he would be a defensive one, which is rare.
He would be a res tank at most. Defensively, it'd be kind of... I don't know. We'll have to wait on his stat spread and see how much he would have benefited from the extra BST.
Okay, well... For Mist, if you really wanted to get Mist... Here's the thing, like, they're valuable fodder, but it's mostly because of their assist skills. Dual rallies are great for arena purposes.
Yep.
This is now, what, the 16th hero assist barrel?
I think we are on 16 now.
16? Yeah. At this point, like, they just throw this on whatever. Still a great skill, valuable skill. But if you pull Mist and you just fodder off for Swiss Barrel, I just don't know. That doesn't seem right at all. Here's the thing. Gronblooms, I think, would work great on armor mages. I kind of wanted this to be armor mages then. That's weird.
I know, right?
I'm kind of sick of armored, but at the same time, that tome seems to work best with an armor hero.
Yeah, bonds in general tend to work best with them, which is why I can understand. Like, calves, you have more mobility, you have more options for your positioning, so it's easier to get in those ranges, but with armors wanting to stick together, it just works more intuitively to have a bond sort of weapon, which is why Gronblooms works out for them. Although reasonably, armors like to stick together so much that Gron Owl might become more advantageous.
ICC Bass mentioned something really interesting. Nacilla will be out with Grails next month, So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you really shouldn't be pulling heroes just for Swiss Barrel anymore. That just doesn't make sense. Though foddering off Nacella for Swiss Barrels sounds that feels really bad.
I feel bad for that
Yeah.
guy.
All right,
good,
You
but he's
got
gonna get killed.
20. You're fine.
you have 20, I
Yeah.
guess.
Still gonna get murdered.
All right, so if we take Swiss Barrel out, her best fodder is Gromblooms and Rally Defense Res Plus.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if Mist is going to be interesting. Lil Nell last year was pretty lackluster. She was cute, and I think it ends there.
I mean, the only problem is they have to compete with Olwen. If not for that, I'd say that Lilina's probably the best of the Green Mage calves. Well, besides maybe Guntra. Though
Well,
Guntra's
I would-
a little bit more situational.
I would take Gunthra.
Yeah. It's basically between Guntra and Olwen, but if you're looking at non-perf, it'd probably be Lilina right now.
I know, but
And seeing as how
there's
I've
like
not
no
gotten
competition. Is what other green cav green mages are there?
Guntra. Exactly. There's Cecilia.
So congratulations, you are second last,
Pretty much.
or you could view it as in top 3.
Pretty much.
Yay.
Yeah.
Having
Yeah, I
more,
just posted all the calves.
yeah,
Or-
improving the pool is improving the options might help, but yeah, they made some stiff competition for that.
All right. What defines Mist will be her BST and her IVs, and if she doesn't have the BST to back her up, her skills
She's-
certainly don't back her up. Because using Gromblooms of Swiss Barrel is going to be one of the most interesting situations.
I can see it working, but I never really liked player phase-based skills with bonds.
Yeah.
Ever.
Because you have two setups here if you want to use them both together. You have to be your turn and attacking, and you have to be attacking while next to an ally. So the setup there is not impossible, very reasonable, just much more there than necessary in my opinion. Like, this is okay.
Yeah. I'm fine with this, but it's a little weird. And more feints, of course, because why not?
The reason why I don't talk too much about feints is that the setup for feints is kind of awkward too. You spend a turn to debuff them and buff your ally, but there's so many times where that just doesn't do much. All right, anyways, yeah.
I was gonna say, I find it funny that the AI has better uses with
Oh.
the feint skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
But then they can just afford to throw it out, and it bothers them. Because for AI, it doesn't matter if they lose any heroes. Their goal is just to make you quit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyways, so why is he armored?
I think we can ask that about anybody. But
Got that big coat on.
yeah, huge
Like,
goat.
if it was Radiant Dawn Ike, that'd make sense because that boy's a beefcake, but this guy's a twig.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Path of Radiance, like
Yeah.
talking about training with his father. Also, that sword is the worst thing in the world. That silhouette
Baited.
baited the fuck out of
Get
everyone. That is not even a real weapon.
It's just a stupid sword with bows and shit.
Do you see the handle? The handle threw everybody off. People were like, "It's Seliph."
It's Seliph!
It's
oh
oh.
my god! It's Jafar! Ah!
Okay, just,
Xander!
that last guy, he's a legend. He's completely insane, but he's a legend. Guys, if you checked out the video, yesterday we were on Twitter checking out like guesses, and one guy guessed Xander and Jafar. What kind of banner would even include would be? Okay, I can't even. It still blows my mind how he even saw that and guessed that.
I guess you'll have to apologize to him.
I gave him a like. I gave him a heart. Okay, come on, that's enough.
That's all you need.
All right, T.
Good old Greg Chun.
All right, but wait, is it? Oh, it's final round of TT.
Yeah.
Oh, we're weaker right now.
Yeah, I was about to say
Whoa.
that. Odin,
Whoa, are we gonna win?
we're gonna win.
Hold on. Sorry guys, I completely forgot about. Oh fuck. I just realized.
What?
What's that?
I didn't even do the last one. The last 30 minutes. I've been just too
Yeah,
busy
it was-
going over the banner. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but
Are you kidding me?
weren't there.
It happens.
I guess we're gonna
wasn't
win.
expecting it. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Last minute bonus and we win. I think that's perfectly fine by me.
All right. Wait, is our chat frozen?
Hmm?
Let me check.
I'm not seeing any problems to
Yeah,
touch on.
Yes,
they are.
Oh my god. How long have they been frozen for?
Let's do. They froze at 41, 2 minutes or so.
I guess this is it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not as bad as last time when it was like 19 minutes.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh.
Wait, who the heck came in here with that Surtur? This is underlevel Surtur.
Man, voting
Nice.
gauntlet. All I've noticed is whatever you bring, your friend's legendary unit, and then Dom.
Yeah,
Yep.
they'll carry you, but damn, who the heck gets Surtur, uses Surtur as your representative hero, and he's like level 6? Cause that's my Cliff, who's new. I just put him in here because he's low level, so I can just all battle through the. All right,
Hold
fine.
on, I think I still have a screenshot of a unit that I encountered.
What?
Like,
Ooh,
why?
nice 0.
Yeah, I mean that was effective against, but he's level 6, so. All right.
This is one of the friends I got, or one of the people I got. I was like, why?
Wait, what is it?
Oh, that is just being a jerk.
Wait, where's it?
It's
Oh.
in the chat.
Silver Bow Lin.
That's it.
All right,
I'm like, why?
let's go back to our heroes. This is the last one. It's just Ike.
It's just like no Ragnil. It's just
Yeah, he didn't
Dumbass.
follow
That
that.
actually feels really super weird that he doesn't have Ragno.
well, he
Usually-
didn't have it at this time.
I guess not.
Oh,
when he
that's
was training with
true.
Grail. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Grail is here. He didn't have it.
I don't remember him having Hearts Blade.
I don't know either.
He had some dumbass twig. That's an upgrade, I guess.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, I think in terms of skills, he's the best one here because this
Easily.
encounter special fighter that's super valuable.
This
Even
is
Speed
a
Wave,
s-
you could even make an argument for that, and Hearts Blade, of course.
Mm-hmm. This is a very spicy kit.
Very, very spicy.
He's also armored, so it comes together a lot better because that just because being armored, Hearts Blade comes into use much better. You can find that for defense. He kind of appears to be quick too,
Yeah.
because even Speed Wave just if you have even Speed Wave and you have no speed, it just makes no sense. So
Yeah.
it's a hint, and if he's quick, I guess that's pretty interesting.
Young Ike was naturally quicker in general.
Yeah, he was. I just don't understand why he's armored. That's it.
I don't understand why he's armored, but given that it makes his ability to use Radiant Ether much more effective, like a breath. Like, Special Fighter gives that Radiant Ether what it needs. I'm fine with that. Because if it was just distant counter with Radiant Ether, it'd be worthless.
Yep.
He either needs a breath or with a distant counter perf or a Special Fighter, so... Synergetically, I'm fine.
All right. This kid's fine. This encounter special fighter kind of just seems really similar to the Ephraims I've been seeing, who also use this encounter special fighter.
It's ideal.
Yeah, it's pretty ideal. Radiant Ether is pretty ideal. His weapon's pretty ideal. But there's not much to talk about. I think Ike might be the best hero in this banner.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think then...
I'm willing to say that too.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the case. Not surprisingly, but that's the case. I will say this, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I did round out his attack to be about 35, 34.
35, 34?
Yeah.
So with the weapon taken out, right? So,
Yeah, it was weapon taken out, so it's like 48, 49.
all right, it's not bad.
Yeah. Grail has 37. For
Gura has
reference.
37.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 51 with his X.
All right, that's okay. So Grail's more in line with the normal armor that we've been getting, and Ike is probably the more unique one.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna be a lot more speed oriented than I would expect from Ike. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had 35, being perfectly frank.
35 speed Ike. I believe normal Ike, the first Ike we got, is 31.
Yeah, 31 I wanted to say. So if they're gonna push his speed, why not push it above? Like, they could do 34, maybe 32, but if they pushed it to 35, that'd be really interesting.
All right, but I think that'll be it. I don't really see a reason to talk too much more about this. It ultimately comes down to this: will you guys be pulling? And I've already asked you guys several times this, but for me, like, it's a really interesting banner, but the Duma banner just has more value to me, and then the banner afterwards, which is what is it again? Oh yeah, find and vote event heroes. That will probably contain much better heroes, so it's hard for me to say to go here. Of all the heroes here, my favorite one is Soren. He's my favorite tactician in Fire Emblems, in all the Fire Emblem games. He's a tsundere.
And racist.
And racist. That's right. So yeah, that's the most enjoyable hero for me. But yeah, and yeah,
I'm gonna pull only Grail because I just want him because he's like, I think he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, Grail is cool.
I don't blame people for skipping it because all these juicy banners coming around, and not many people care too much about Telus anyways. So
well, people will fight you for saying that. People will fight you for saying that.
Oh yeah, of course they'll fight me. That's fine.
Yeah,
Prove me wrong. But it's a great banner. I just wish it came at a better time.
Yeah.
That way we can get more representatives for Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn.
You guys are absolutely right, because look, what is this squeeze between Duma, which for very obvious reasons people would like to do, right? I mean, would like to commit to, because he's the first hero who helps you ether raids defensively. He's also a dragon god, and he's a villain, so a lot of things going in his favor, not to mention the rest of the heroes on his banner are incredibly strong. The banner after this is the find and vote event heroes banner, which is going to be Hero Fest for sure. And that basically just guarantees there's nothing here, because the banner before is so strong, the banner after is going to be so strong.
Yep.
And Fury 4 isn't even that good. Yeah, TG.
I might skip that banner.
Wait, you're skipping the find here? Really?
Depends on who's there.
Well, what would make you not want to pull?
Yeah.
Honestly,
we already know who's gonna be there based on.
That's the thing. Like, assuming what we're thinking is gonna be there. To me, I personally don't care about them, so I'll just move on with my life. And
okay, so just to double check, I think for red it's almost certainly gonna be Howling Mirror. So I'm not gonna put alternative there. For greens, I think it's Legendary Hector or Surtur. I favor Surtur.
Yeah.
Or who?
Yeah, I was agreeing either
Surtur.
Either him or Surtur. Probably Surtur. I'm leaning more towards Surtur.
I'm hella leaning towards Surtur. And then for blues, I'm leaning towards Legendary Tiki or Azura.
Which I have both of. I'm not one to really want to expand on either.
I don't have either. Well, actually, I have Tiki, but I do not have.
And then colorless.
Duma.
Yeah. And I already have my one. I'm fine.
I failed this banner for Duma. I don't have Azura, and I don't have Mer. So I literally have all justification to pull for here.
So yeah, for you, perfect. For me, not so much.
Yeah. It's pretty much what I can say. That one's gonna mostly come down to what people need it for.
Yeah.
So that's what I find interesting. So from all those heroes, you're really not interested?
Nope.
They're great heroes, but if you don't,
they're great,
have them.
But
I mean, I can understand it.
I got them. I have no intention of plus 10ing any of them or their skills. I'm just gonna keep on saving.
I mean, the skills are good, but
oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
But I have no use for them.
Fair enough. I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Steady Stance 4 from Surtur, Baby Blue dual flying from Azura.
Oh, that's right.
Duma has Bold
it's-
Fighter, whereas Vengeful March.
It's sort of not the perfect hero in this game, because greatest chip damage dealer, great for like maximum score for arena, perfect for legendary hero battles, grand hero battles, great fodder.
For one skill, yep.
Well, for one skill, but Steady Stance 4 is one of the best skills
It's still
in the entire game.
It's a fantastic skill. I'm just saying, if they don't need Steady Stance 4, there's nothing left.
Yep.
I struggle to see who's not going to use Steady Stance 4. That's incredible skill.
There are people, but
Well,
yeah.
I guess. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, what is he lacking in?
Speed.
He doesn't really need that.
With the amount of no follow-up and breakers, yeah, but still.
All right, well, I think he's perfect. I don't really see a better hero, so.
I don't argue. Somewhat too perfect to some people.
All right, but I think that's that.
Titania is the Tempest unit.
Yes, we left it on that screen, and everybody should have seen it. And people will probably still tell me that she's. Anyways, whatever.
I mean, we also know that the two important seals for the next Tempest should be Darting Blow and Aerobatics.
Darting Blow and Aerobatics? Wait, that's
Yeah.
out too?
That was in the data mine from last data mine.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so those are going to be the two most important sacred seals.
All right, that helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this means that Death will eventually become one now, so might as well have Darting to start with.
Mm-hmm. All right, but yeah, for a month, good luck on that, guys. But I would say safe.
Yeah, unless you like Ike or Grail, safe.
Mm-hmm.